Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.
Good morning, fabulous first grade. It is Thankful Thursday, and I'm thankful because you are here with me. Welcome back to our PBS classroom. I'm Mrs. Hammock, and I'm here to help you practice and learn all the skills that you need to be excellent readers and writers. Wow, what an amazing week we've had so far. I was looking at another story that sort of has to do with spring, but also with math. It's telling time. Have you heard of this story? The Grouchy Ladybug by Eric Carle. Eric Carle is one of my favorite authors and illustrators. The thing I love about his illustrations is he makes them one piece at a time. He paints all different kinds of papers with different textures and patterns, and then he cuts the shapes out to make whatever animal or character he's trying to build. Isn't that cool? You might think about trying that. Just paint some papers, the whole paper, and make it really pretty, and then cut out something and build a shape with it, or an animal, or a ladybug. That's what he does. It's so awesome to check out his books and see the many ways he uses colors and then builds his pictures one piece at a time. So this story is all about this grouchy ladybug. Have you ever woken up and been just kind of grouchy? Well, you might think about that when you read this story because you don't want what happens to this grouchy ladybug to happen to you. So you might look for this on Sora or at your county public library or even in your school library. I know they have Eric Carle because he's super popular. I think you'll enjoy this story if you've never heard it. And you know what I always say, a good book, you can read that 5, 10, 15, 20 times because good books always make you feel good. So check it out. I think you'll like it. Hey, I would love to get a letter from you so that I can send you one of our fun activity books. All you need to do is write to me here at PBS, send it to the address right on your screen. You can even send me an email if that's easier, and just make sure that you include your address so I know where to send this fun activity book. They're free. That's all you have to do is send me a letter. I hope I hear from you. Let's take a look at our Sora list this week. So we did a little different this week, last week. We did a digital reading challenge. So we kept track of the minutes that each school read on Sora, and that's how we determined our list. So in the number 2 spot, reading the second most minutes in the elementary division is Ewing Eagles. Woohoo! Oh, you know how proud I am, Ewing Eagles, because Mrs. Hammock was a Ewing Eagle. Great job! Woohoo! Ewing Eagles in second. Wow, they must have a school full of beautiful, big-brained people there because they're reading so much. Great job. All right, are you ready? I think you are. You look ready. I see some of you doing this. That must mean that it is time for us to train our ears for sound, right? Okay, now today we're going to do something a little bit different. We have played the phoneme deletion game before. Remember what it means to delete something? Right, you take it away. So we've played that game with phonemes. Like if I had the word broom and I delete the b, then my word becomes room. Good, you remember. Well, this time we're going to play syllable deletion. That means I'm going to have a word that has more than one syllable, and we're going to get rid of one of the syllables and have a new word. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. My word is harmless. Harmless. Let's tap it out. Harmless. Did you hear the two? All right, so let's think. I'm going to get rid of the syllable less. Ready? Harm. Harm. Good. So harm less. If I get rid of less, then I just have harm. Good. Let's try it again. Ready? Cheerful. If I get rid of full, what's my word? Cheer. Terrific. All right, this is a little bit tricky because we've been working on full and less, but we haven't worked on this one. Let's try roomy. Roomy. Room-y. What if I get rid of the E? Now it's room. Good job. All right, help less. If I get rid of less, what is it? Right, it's help. Good for you. All right, let's get right to our spoon sound spelling card. All right, all week we've been practicing this. Let's say the sound spellings out loud and say them with me. O-O says oo. U consonant E says oo. U says oo. E-W says oo. U-E says oo. O-U says oo. And U-I says oo. All right, we're going to look at the most common spelling today for our blending and building. This is the O-O says oo sound. So let's read our first word together. Ready to blend? Here we go. R, oof, roof, roof. Good job. All right, now, if I have roof and I want it to say root, oh, right. This goes away, and I bring up the T, and now I have root, root. Very good. What if I want root to say boot, boot, b. Very nice. I'm going to change the beginning phoneme to the B sound for b, oot, boot. Good. All right. How about what an owl says? Hoot, hoot. Good. I'm going to change that beginning phoneme again. Oot, hoot. And what if I want to change it to shoot, shoot? Oh, good job. There's our digraph. Oh, all I need is the S, right? Sh, oot. Look at all of the words you were able to read and blend. We have shoot and hoot and boot and root and roof we had to start with. Do you see why we need to practice these? Sound spelling patterns help us to learn a lot of words that are using the same pattern. And that makes reading a little easier, right? And if you can read them, then you'll be able to write them. Good job. Practice those spelling patterns, okay? Now, today, we're going to practice reading the spelling pattern O-O in a story that I have for you. This story is called Rooster, and that's the and sign, Rooster and Goose. All right, you ready to read with me? Keep those good-looking eyes right on our story and see if you can find words that have the O-O spelling pattern or even another oo spelling pattern. Here we go. Life at the farm was like a wild zoo. Rooster and Goose felt that they should come up with a plan. Things needed to run smoother. First, Rooster and Goose brought the animals through the big barn door. Rooster said, "We know you are busy, but we need to make the farm better. We have an answer to fix it up." All right, now we're going to find out what that answer is, but first we're going to look for some of our spelling pattern words. Did you see any to start with? Yes, the title, right? Rooster and goose. Right. Zoo is one of our OO words. And there's rooster again. Do you see any more? Smooth. Great. Wow, you were really paying attention. Oh, and yep, you're right. I missed goose. Okay, first rooster and goose. What do you think? Did you hear it? Yeah, I did too. Yes, through has the oo sound. It's spelled with a different, and we're going to talk about that another time, but you're right. What else? Did you see any more? Oh, nope, I think that's it. Oh, you're right. Look at that. We have some high frequency words. Busy and answer. Great job. Wow, you were really paying attention. That's awesome. Now, Rooster and Goose are going to tell us about their plan tomorrow. So make sure you read with me tomorrow so that we can figure out what their plan is, and we'll look for some more of those words. Right now, though, it's time for us to focus on our high frequency words. Here we go. Today, we have two more words. Enough, say it with me, enough. E-N-O-U-G-H, enough. Right, I know. I hear the F sound too, but there isn't an F in it, is there? That's why it's really important that we learn them and memorize them. And here is door, D-O-O-R, door. Yeah, you're right, it was in our story also. Let's see which sentence they belong in. Please close the when you come in. And do we have eggs to make cupcakes? Oh, and I forgot my question mark, didn't I? Do we have enough eggs to make cupcakes? And please close the door when you come in. Great job. All right, we don't have a lot of time, but let's quickly talk about the suffixes that we've been working on. Remember what a suffix is. A suffix is a letter or group of letters added to the end of words to change their meaning. We've been working on full, which means full or full of, and less, which means without. So today I have some words, and I want you to tell me what you think they mean. Here we go. We have thankful. Thankful. What do you think that is? Right. Full of thanks. How about clueless? Clueless. Right. Without a clue. Great job. I know that was fast, but it's all the time we have today. Will you sing with me? Great. Goodbye now, the clock says we're done. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone. Come back tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so